idea of outliving or being able to use your assets in a manner that's different from the original source or like the original game is something so powerful that people nowadays do not really understand. And
it takes really good, well, number one, tokenomic design to support a sustainable game, the vision of a sustainable game, and number two, I personally think it's going to be here for the long term. And I guess the reason people are scared that it's just hype or fun is because of the price. And you guys were right. Price is essentially really what brought NFTs to the mainstream. Like you said.
So for me, building a game, you don't necessarily need to think about like whether you're designing a more sustainable economy or whether you're optimizing for a specific profile. It has to be, back to its roots of like providing entertainment. And then you allow the people to choose like which segment they want to go for, whether they want to play to own or whether they want to play to earn.
I'll tell you about BreederDAO. What we essentially are is that we are the factory of the metaverse. So we got our start by producing NFTs in blockchain games where the production or the upgrading of an NFT is an in-game mechanism.
So at the same time, we're seeing a lot of tournaments in this space, so at different scales. So this is actually developing the esports aspect to the game, which actually helps build a more solid community while also providing better rewards for those competitive players out there.
Right now, we kind of focus on the game ecosystem because that's where the demand is. In the future, as mentioned, factory of the metaverse, right? We're going to focus also on virtual worlds, and that can go anywhere between wearables for your avatars or even like furnitures for your digital homes.
I'm of the belief that guilds serve a purpose, which is player liquidity, right? They add players into game ecosystems, right? So player liquidity was something that guilds already solved or we're in the process of solving thanks to the
right, 1000x, 10,000x, right? So people are in it for the profits, but not for the technology. So until people really understand like what we're doing here and what the applications are across the specific like industries that we're looking at, then I think that's. So in a sense of like, the general metaverse, I envision a world where there will be like new creators who would actually design these assets for themselves. They can choose whatever they want. They can choose to, just give it to their friends. They can choose to like even like distribute and sell it themselves. So there will be definitely a new wave of brands.
So anything that has to do with the production or the upgrading of an NFT, so it's crafting, summoning, cloning, whatever you want to call it, that's what we specialize in. So we have an entire tech stack and a team dedicated to optimizing this feature. And we try to do it at scale.
We have the mindset to actually create and to know that we're creating something, not in the near term, not in terms of like, providing a solution that will only exist over the short term, but instead like providing a solution that we envision for what the future will be. So.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Hello to our participants and viewers. Hello, good evening. So I can see we have our participants here right now. So if your teammates are not here yet, so please to invite them to join us on our fourth day of Genesis Blocks BreederDAO Hackathon. And today is our awarding ceremony. And with that one, I would like to introduce myself. I am Isai and I will be your host for tonight's awarding ceremony. And before we proceed with our program, we would like to give you a quick recap of what transpired during the weekend, during our hackathon. So let's watch this.
Hello, everyone. As Isai mentioned, my name is Nico. I'm the CTO for BreederDAO, and I would love to formally welcome everybody to Genesis Blocks. It is the first virtual blockchain hackathon that BreederDAO will be hosting, obviously in partnership with Stack League. So if you guys aren't familiar already, BreederDAO is the factory of the metaverse. So we use a mix of technology, automation, data science, and domain knowledge to rapidly generate blockchain assets at scale. And this includes everything from NFTs to play-to-earn game currencies. And now, with our recent expansion into the metaverse, we're really excited to explore and hopefully eventually lead development into this niche or paradigm blockchain, where we look to compete, not only with the likes of Meta, but also collaborate and build really new innovations in the space. Hello.
There, and that's a quick recap of our hackathon last weekend. So once again, congratulations to all of our participants who made it during the weekend. To our teams, congratulations once again. I know you're all excited to know the results, so are we. And before we proceed with that one, we would like to give you a quick overview of BreederDAO. So our head of growth of Stack League, Ms. Haifa Karina Baluyos, will help me with that.
Ayan. Thank you so much, Isai, for the warm introduction. So for all of our participants here, we would like to congratulate you for making it this far. Many of you lost internet connection and power last yesterday, but here you are. You made it. And we're glad that our organizers are also very welcoming and accommodating for such virtual situation for our hackathon. And with that one, if you weren't able to make it yesterday, we gave a quick overview on what BreederDAO is. And this one is a short one so that you also know what is the business, what are the things BreederDAO is doing today. And you've already seen the videos earlier. They've been around the world advocating and also promoting the opportunities Web3 is available today and the opportunities especially for you. But specifically for BreederDAO, just so you know who they are and what they are doing and what are the opportunities for you as a developer at BreederDAO, as a developer or as a player. So BreederDAO's vision is breathing life into the metaverse. So Nico mentioned that BreederDAO is a factory of the metaverse. And with that one, what they do is they are the go-to production factory for gaming assets within the metaverse. So they mentioned earlier about the various things that they provide. So they generate quality assets that deliver the best value at scale for play and earn games. So you'll see later on, there are so many games that they are in partnership with. Later on, you'll know more about them as well. So with a combination of innovation and experience, they are building ground level infrastructure to help metaverse gaming guilds generate a continuous loop of player participation. And here, BreederDAO's mission is a pillar of blockchain gaming ecosystem and virtual worlds, providing quality assets to the next billion users. And with that one, speaking of partners, BreederDAO has more than 300 partners already and 20 plus games. So these are just some of the highlights, and it continues to grow. So they have Axie Infinity, Cypher, Cyball, Krabada, Wonder Hero, Pegasus, and Metalcore. Ayan. And of course, since you guys here are developers, you may be interested in taking in an opportunity at BreederDAO. So these are just some of the full-time positions available at the company. Of course, if you are not looking for opportunities right now, you may know someone looking for opportunities. It could be family or relative, friends, or even colleagues who would like to explore opportunities. And these are the different full-time opportunities for you. So if you are interested, just go directly to email your CV at to people@breederdao.io and the position as your subject header. There is also a link here which is you can proceed. Just go to that link and you will find the updated available positions. And of course, if right now you're not looking for opportunities, but you know someone who is looking for internships, they also have that for you. So today they have available 4 positions for internships. So that's tech project management, front-end developer, back-end developer, and software architect internship. So same thing, if you know someone interested, just send their CV to people@breederdao.io, or you can share the link below here. So that's where you can find the updated job openings. And of course, there are many more opportunities waiting for everyone as a player, as a developer, or someone who is interested in Web3. So just stay tuned, follow them on social media. They're very active on Twitter, so just look for BreederDAO. They're also in LinkedIn, and definitely join the BreederDAO community at Discord. There are so many players there already, and you can be part of the community as well. And with that one, thank you for listening. Thank you so much for taking time, and hopefully you see the opportunities BreederDAO offers for you. And with that one, I bring the floor back to our host, Isai.
There, thank you so much, Haifa, for giving us an overview of BreederDAO. And with that one, so before again, I know you're all excited. No, we are all excited here to know who are our top 3 for our weekend hackathon. But before that, we would like to call in Mr. Marco Romero. He was both our mentor and our judge to give us an opening message.
Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back. So last Friday, we kicked off the first hackathon that BreederDAO hosted. During the weekend, you created projects with the hopes to impress the judges. And yesterday, you readied your presentation and hoped for the best. Today, you will get to know if your efforts were enough to place in the podium. For those of you who will win, Congratulations, your idea and implementation impressed the judges. For those who will not be as fortunate, fret not. There will be more opportunities to develop your ideas and create the next step. For everybody involved, let this not be the end, but the beginning of a fruitful Web3 journey. I hope to see everybody succeed and become the founder of the next big Web3 success. To all of you who made it this far, good luck and congratulations. Back to you, Isai.
Thank you so much, Marco, for that warm message to our participants. And with that one, all right there. So now, before we announce our winners, we would like to go over our criteria for judging. So just a review or a recap for our criteria for judging. User experience and design is 20%, uniqueness is 20%, technical complexity is 20%, practicality is 20%, X factor is 20% with a total of 100%. So this is the basis for our judging for us to know who will be our top teams for tonight. And with that one, we would like also to acknowledge our judges for giving their time during our hackathon. Of course, the Chief Technology Officer at BreederDAO and a member of Forbes magazine's 30 under 30 list, Mr. Nico Odulio. One of our judges is also the Startup Solutions Architect at Amazon Web Services, Mr. Leon Carlo Valencia. And of course, one of our judges who just gave our opening message earlier, the Blockchain Development Lead at UBX Philippines, Mr. Marco Romero. So before we proceed to our introduction of teams, can we also ask for a message from our judges? Are they here already? Nico, Leon, because I think Marco already gave the message earlier. So maybe we can ask from Nico and Leon any message or insights you would like to share to our participants tonight.
Yeah, Isai, I'm here. But internet connection is a little spotty for me as well. So really eventful weekend for everybody and their internet connections. But I think Marco already said it all. Congratulations to everybody. And we're looking forward actually to the follow through of what comes next for all of these projects. We over here at BreederDAO, we advocate for blockchain adoption in the Philippines because that's where it's our home base. It's where we can start making a difference and contributing to the growth of the space, so that when more of the mainstream people recognize its utility and how it can be revolutionary technology for the future. Yeah, we just want to be a part of that movement, and hackathons such as these to cultivate that is one of the ways to bring about that. So congratulations again to everybody, and we're looking forward to seeing more of you guys in the future in local blockchain events, not just the ones hosted by BreederDAO, but also the other ones hosted maybe by our partners. Yeah, hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you so much, Nico. Can we also hear from Leon? Is Leon here? Oh, no. Okay. So thank you so much, Nico and Marco, for your messages to our participants. And with that one, I would like to introduce to you our 5 teams who made it during our weekend hackathon. We have our first team is Team Glean, and their application name is Pondo. We have Team 10 Billion Points, and their application name is K-Pop Next Big Sound. We have Team Tofi with an application name NFT Breeding. We have Team Bathala with an application name Government Fund System. And we have Team DeFi Quest, and their app name is Defy Quest also. So once again, our prizes is that first place will receive 100,000 pesos, second place will receive 50,000 pesos, and third place will receive 30,000 pesos. And of course, we also have our special prizes. The most optimal code will also receive 10,000 pesos, and our best presenter will receive 10,000 pesos. Wow. And now we proceed with the most awaited part of the program and our 4-day hackathon, the announcement of winners. So before that, I'd like to call in back our head of growth at Stack League, Miss Haifa Karina Baloyos, to help me with the announcement of winners.
Ayan, kinikilig ako. Wait lang, na-excite ako. Okay, so are you guys excited? Because I hope you are, because we are in announcing the winners for tonight. Of course, just so you know, the judging of the winners are done asynchronously. Of course, we had the demo judging yesterday for the two teams, and the rest we were able to judge them based on the presentations that they submitted. And with that one, our judges were able to identify, and also they were able to check your codes as well. That's why we are able to also identify later on the most optimal code. So ayan, sige, let's start. Isay, next slide. Sige. So as for our third winner, who will be receiving, how much nga yung price nila, Isay? It's 30K ba yun? Tama, no? 30K, ayan, 30,000 pesos. So the team who will be receiving 30,000 pesos for this hackathon, congratulations to, drumroll, congratulations, Team Glean. Ayan, do we have representatives of Team Glean in this call? Kasi pag wala, ma-over kayo. Magiging disqualified kayo.
Hello
okay.
Po.
Ayan. Here you are. Sige. Are all of your teams here? Can you guys open your camera na lang din? Since you guys are already here. Ayun. Congratulations, Team Glean! Okay, so with that one, since you are already here, we'd like to hear some insights from our judges then. So we're glad that Nico and Marco are here. Nico and Marco, any thoughts from the team based on your judging na umabot sila ng third place? Maybe let's start with Marco.
Hi, yeah. Actually, the use case was interesting. Using blockchain to crowdfund, and looking at the codes, looks like they practice yung tamang mga ways of working when it comes to blockchain. So, hats off. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marco. And how about Nico? What are your thoughts or inputs for the team, our third placer? Nico, are you still here?
Yeah, I think medyo spotty nga yung internet niya. So, baka magbigay ng comments.
Sige. Okay lang. Okay, sige. So, thank you and congratulations, Team Glean. How about Team Glean? Kayo, what can you say about winning third place at the hackathon?
So, thank you po for the opportunity to participate in the hackathon. Marami rin po kami natutunan, especially from the inputs from the judges. So, actually, this is our first hackathon ever. So, it's nice that we got a place. So, thank you po.
So more hackathons for you. Maraming ganap dito and there are more hackathons definitely coming right up, and looking forward to see you and your team in the next few hackathons happening here in the Philippines, and hopefully you also join the hackathons na hindi lang sa Philippines but also outside. Okay, sige. Congratulations again, Team Glean. Now for our next winner. So this is for our second place, who will be receiving 50,000 pesos for tonight. And with that one, let me, Isay, can we introduce the next? Ayun. So congratulations, Team Defy Quest. Ayun. So give them a round of applause. And with that one, do we have Team Defy Quest in the call? Ayun, I think nakikita ko naman yung names nila. They already updated their names. Yun, you guys here? So we have Jolo, Rika, and Kevin or Kevin ba?
Yes po, we're here po.
Congratulations! Ayan.
Thank you very much.
Before we hear from you, we would like to hear it first from Marco. Marco, what can you say about Team Defy Quest?
Team Defy Quest, I think they have one of the more fleshed out ideas. Although looking back nga, I think the project was ongoing for medyo little while back na. Yung presentation itself was good, but medyo kulang kasi hindi napakita or at least hindi na-discuss yung actual Web3 integrations. But looking at the codes and everything, it was there. So maybe next time, spend more time na lang sa presentation and how it ties together.
Ayun. Thank you so much for your inputs, Marco. All right, let's hear it from Defy Quest now. Jolo, what can you say about winning second place at the hackathon?
We did not expect this more. It's beyond our ano po kasi we're late and we haven't prepared enough. That's why we haven't really expected na we can have the second place. Very happy. We're very happy. The team is very happy. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Jolo and team. Ayan. So again, congratulations for your team. And finally, who got the highest score, the highest points for this hackathon? Drum roll. Isay, who's our first? Ayan. So congratulations, Team Tofi. Wait, andito ba si Team Tofi? Yun yung kailangan nating i-confirm. Team Tofi, are you here?
Hello po.
Ayun. Congratulations, Kenny. Ayan. So before we hear it from Kenny, let's hear it first from our judge, Marco. Marco, what are your inputs or what can you say about Team Tofi?
Yeah, I think it was unanimous across judges na what project was this? Tofi was yung breeding ni Tofi was very interesting. It was a project about breeding pets similar to maybe CryptoKitties, but the implementation was very good. Looking at the back-end code, it uses Chainlink and a lot of features that you'd expect someone more advanced to use. Kaya congrats.
Thank you po.
Yeah.
Ayun. So congratulations. And also to everyone, Kenny was the one who actually yung nawalan ng brownout. Nawalan ng brownout, bumalik yung brownout, nawalan na naman ulit ng brownout. But you made it, Kenny, of Team Tofi. So congratulations. Kenny, what can you say about winning the Genesis Blocks Breeder Hackathon?
Actually, di pa ako makapaniwala kasi, marami pong nagka-burnout kahapon between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So maybe I haven't slept for 2 nights just to finish this product. Yeah, but my UI is very crappy. So I just furnish the UI maybe mga siguro 6 a.m. na and 10 a.m. is deadline. So I have 4 hours just to implement the front end. But yeah, everything just worked well. Thank you. And also feel ko yung algorithm lang nagbuhat kasi I just before the hackathon it's like my inspiration before. So what if i-implement ko yung inspired ko na algorithm in this hackathon? So yeah, I just paid out naman yung hard work, and also thank you for BreederDAO team and Stack League for having this opportunity. Yun lang po. Salamat.
Ayun. So congratulations. Of course, these are our top 3. So We also have special prizes from our judges and from BreederDAO, and we would like to introduce and recognize them next. So we have two. One is we have the best presenter. So kung you guys presented your applications, really more of demoed your apps that you build. And then we also have yung most optimal code. So each of these special prizes, right, I forgot about that one. So for those na hindi nakakita kasi nga nawalan ng kuryente si Kenny yesterday. So we would like to show you yung work or what was the app Team Tofi built. Ayan. So let's watch this video.
Hello, mic check. Okay. Hello everyone. This is my demo. So a basic summary on my app or platform. Here, as you can see, I have this NFT breeding. So we can breed 2 digital NFTs. So in here, I use a genetic algorithm. Here, as you can see, we will just interchange the half part of the array and also to the other one. And also I use this here chain link in order we can pick a random attribute within this chain array. So here in my app, I have this Tofi balance, as you can see here, using a ERC20 TOF. And here we have this like a balance for the under Girly network. And here we have these 3 tabs. Here on the first sale tab, we have this like a typical marketplace for NFT. And here we have this My Toffee Pets, where here this is this will show all the collected NFTs that you purchased or minted or also breed. And we have this last tab, the breed functionality, where is the core of my platform, where you could able to breed 2 digital NFTs. And by the way, I'm sorry for the UI, it's not kind of refined. So yeah, but end to end now it is working. Here I think we should proceed to the demo. So for the for sale, I think we should start purchasing some NFT here. So let's wait. And by the way, all the images here are hosted on IPFS, so it's kind of slow. So I think we have to purchase this digital NFT, Tofi number 1. So we click purchase here. Then the MetaMask pops out. So we have to confirm TOF ERC20 token. We have to confirm there. And we have to wait for the MetaMask to verify the transaction. So let us wait a little bit. So it's still approving. And here we now approve the token, and here we can now purchase the NFT. And by the way, this tab is hosted on the Girly network, so the contract is hosted on the testnet. So we have now hit to confirm. So we are waiting for the purchase transaction to be verified. So let us wait.
here, we have now successfully purchased the digital NFT. So the tofi, our purchase tofi or NFT should reflect here on it. Here we have now the tofi too. So we successfully purchased the NFT. So let's breed this tofi number 2. So we go to breed. So we are waiting for these images to pop up because we have a lot of images here, so it's kind of slow because all are hosted on the IPFS. So here's the tofi 2. And then I think we should breed with tofi number 11, I guess. Here. And now we could breed for 5 TOF. So let us wait for the MetaMask. And then we have to confirm 5 tokens here. Let's wait here for the MetaMask to verify again the transaction. So here we now approve the token, and then we can now breed. So as you can see, here's the gas. I think I make it optimal for the breed function. So we hit confirm there, and from there on the backend side, Chainlink will watch for the request randomness function, and then it will generate a random number using this VRF coordinator, I guess, for Chainlink. Here, we now successfully breed the 2 digital NFTs. So that here on our MyTofi Pets section, you will see there a frozen NFT. That's the way. Here, as you can see, we are now breeding in progress because in the backend, Chainlink is waiting for the random number to appear. So maybe we should do some couple of refreshing here. Let us wait. So it's still waiting in progress. I think we have to wait once more again. Here we can now click the cat now because we are now fetched the gene for this NFT. In here, we are now successfully get the NFT, and it should suppose to display a new image with a breeded gene. So with the tofi 12, yeah, here it's the PFF is still loading. So maybe we could wait for the image to pop up. So while waiting, I have these 3 details that I put here in the card. For the is still breeding, it is like a boolean that wait for the chain link response. So if the chain link successfully get a random number, then it should stop the breeding. So it could say true if the chain link successfully get a random number, and is mutated if if one of the gene is from the chain link random number, because if it is false, so we just interchange the array without using the chain link VRF. And for the generation, it is just parent A, the max of parent A and parent B, then plus 1. Yeah, I think that's all for my demo. So thank you for listening. By the way, I think I should, for the tech stack, I use Solidity for the blockchain and also Chainlink, Hardhat for the Ethereum environment, Next.js for the front end, and also for the server I use Express. Yeah, I think that's all. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you, Isai, for playing the video. And that, everyone, is our winning app for tonight's awarding ceremony for this weekend's hackathon. And with that one, let's proceed in recognizing our special awards. Okay, next slide, Isai.
Hello, Mike Chan.
Ayan. So you guys ready? Game. So for our first special prize, congratulations again, Team Tofi. So among all of the GitHub links that our judges were able to review, your code is the most optimal code. Ayan. Marco, do you have anything specific that you guys want to highlight for Tofi's code?
Given that this was a blockchain hackathon, our focus was on smart contracts and its integrations. And I think Tofi's code really showed skill in delivering those expectations.
Yeah, thank you for that one. Checking lang if Nico, are you already back here? Oh, wala si Nico. Okay, sige. And for our next one, our next special award is the best presenter. So, sino yung best presenter natin among the teams? Ayan, congratulations, Team 10 billion points. Do we have Team 10 billion points in the call? Oh, okay. I think we have here Jeremiah. Ayun. Congratulations, Jeremiah. With that one, may we have feedback from our judges? Marco, anything you'd like to say for our best presenter awardee?
Actually, this was si Nico kasi was best presenter, but I think yung what we liked about Team 10 Billion Points is enthusiastic siya in presenting. So medyo na carry ng kanyang enthusiasm in presentation.
Ayun, thank you. So guys, during hackathons, talaga, yung presentation natin and yung enthusiasm, it really helps. And with that one, congratulations, Jeremiah. And Jeremiah, what can you say about winning the Best Presenter Special Award?
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I want to thank all the judges and all the teams here. I know I learned a lot in this hackathon, and I think that's the most important thing. I was able to present the web app that I created with a lot of joy because I know that I dedicated my time and pleasure. And also, thank you, Miss Haifa, for convincing also this matter because I actually almost gave up in the submission, but still, thank you for the opportunity. And also to the judges and also my co-contestants, I learned a lot. And for this award, I think I'm happy to receive this award because it means a lot to me to be able to be recognized as the best presenter, although I know that I have a lot of things to improve with myself. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Ayan. Thank you so much, Jeremiah. And for the inputs from our participants, you guys mentioned about the things that you learned in this hackathon. We really are glad to know that through this 4-day, 3-day hackathon, you learned a lot, and hopefully the things that you learn, you will be able to use them. And for the apps that you build, is that you will continue to build them, improve them, and hopefully you will never know that to be the next business here in the Philippines today. And with that one, I'll turn it over now to Isai for the next steps, for our next part of the program.
All right, thank you so much, Haifa. And once again, congratulations to our winners. Yay! Palakpakan naman dyan. Congratulations. And of course, before that, please don't go yet. So we will have our group photo once again. So at this time with all of our winners, participants, and organizers. So requesting everyone to please turn on their cameras for our group photo. Okay. There. Sige. Okay. Sige, still waiting for the others to turn on their cam. I think okay na. Right. Sige, I think okay na. Baka ano, may problem lang with the connection. So, sige. Okay. Tingin sa camera. 1, 2, 3, smile. All right, one more. 1, 2, 3, smile. There. Ay, wait. Again. Nakahabol si Jarak. Again. Sige, 1, 2, 3, smile. There. All right. So once again, congratulations to everyone. So now we proceed with our announcement. So just a quick announcement. All right. Okay, so once again, inviting you all, if you're interested or if you have friends who you think should be interested in this position. So BreederDAO is hiring, so they may send their resumes to people at BreederDAO.io, or they may check at apply.workable.com/BreederDAO. There. And for internship opportunities that are also open for tech project management, front-end developer, back-end developer position, software architect intern position. So you may simply send your resumes to people at BreederDAO.io, or you may also check apply.workable.com/BreederDAO. And you may also follow BreederDAO's social media accounts on Twitter and LinkedIn, that's BreederDAO, or you may also join their community on Discord, that's BreederDAO Official. And to get the latest updates of Stack League, you may visit us at fb.com/stackleague/events. And that's it for our 4-day Genesis Blocks BreederDAO Hackathon, a virtual blockchain hackathon in partnership with Stack League. Once again, we would like to thank you for joining, and I hope you learned a lot that you will be taking to your careers. In behalf of BreederDAO and Stack League, once again, we would like to thank you for your participation and for being with us tonight. Once again, this has been Isa, your host. Have a good night, everyone.
The idea of outliving or being able to use your assets in a manner that's different from the original source or like the original game is something so powerful that people nowadays do not really understand. And
it takes really good, well, number one, tokenomic design to support a sustainable game, the vision of a sustainable game, and number two,
I personally think it's going to be here for the long term. And I guess the reason people are scared that it's just hype or fun is because of the price. And you guys were right. Price is essentially really what brought NFTs to the mainstream. Like you said.
So for me, building a game, you don't necessarily need to think about like whether you're designing a more sustainable economy or whether you're optimizing for a specific profile. It has to be, back to its roots of like providing entertainment. And then you allow the people to choose like which segment they want to go for, whether they want to play to own or whether they want to play to earn.
I'll tell you about BreederDAO. What we essentially are is that we are the factory of the metaverse. So we got our start by producing NFTs in blockchain games where the production or the upgrading of an NFT is an in-game mechanism.
So at the same time, we're seeing a lot of tournaments in the space, so at different scales. So this is actually developing the esports aspect to the game, which actually helps build a more solid community while also providing better rewards for those competitive players out there.
Right now, we kind of focus on the game ecosystem because that's where the demand is. In the future, as mentioned, factory of the metaverse, right? We're going to focus also on virtual worlds, and that can go anywhere between wearables for your avatars or even like furnitures for your digital homes.
I'm of the belief that guilds serve a purpose, which is player liquidity, right? They add players into game ecosystems, right? So player liquidity was something that guilds already solved, or we're in the process of solving thanks to the
right, 1000x, 10,000x, right? So people are in it for the profits, but not for the technology. So until people really understand like what we're doing here and what the applications are across the specific like industries that we're looking at, then I think that's.
So in a sense of like, the general metaverse, I envision a world where there will be like new creators who would actually design these assets for themselves. They can choose whatever they want. They can choose to, just give it to their friends. They can choose to like even like distribute and sell it themselves. So there will be definitely a new wave of brands.
So anything that has to do with the production or the upgrading of an NFT. So it's crafting, summoning, cloning, whatever you want to call it. That's what we specialize in. So we have an entire tech stack and a team dedicated to optimizing this feature. And we try to do it at scale.
We have the mindset to actually create and to know that we're creating something, not in the near term, not in terms of like, providing a solution that will only exist over the short term, but instead like providing a solution that we envision for what the future will be. So